Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto I.O., place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I am your host, as usual, guys. Please subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell for notifications, like the video, and let's get into it. Crypto experts question SEC impact on ETFs, citing inefficiency risks. Tether mints 1 billion USDT for inventory replenish. CEO Paolo Ardoino. Usually, the rumor is when Tether mints, Bitcoin prints. We'll see. And last but not least, more Mt. Gox potential money being given back. Mt. Gox has reportedly paid some creditors twice due to system issues. Sweet. All right, y'all, let's go to the market. Current market cap right now sitting at 1.67 trillion, up 0.43% from yesterday. Bitcoin dominance back up to 50-ish, 50.2. ETH dominance not doing anything, 16.4. And 35 Goyoguchi ETH transaction cooled down a little bit on the fear and greed, 70. Still in the greedy territory. Guys, I think I might be getting a cold, so bear with me if this video is worse than usual. With that being said, guys, let's just go ahead and blow. We had a little bit of a flash crash yesterday. Everything seems to be recovering. But let's go through the top 100 and find your outliers. Nothing crazy yet. Ooh, Matic ripping 21.25% upside for the day. 10.18% for Bitcoin Cash to the upside. Near's down 8.58. Optimism is up 15.50. Ethereum Classic is up 5%. Stacks is up 5.15%. TIA is down 7.9%, but Render is up 7.4%. Arbitrum is up 5.64. Quant is down 6.72. Phantom is down 5%. Mina is ripping 20%, 20.191. Oh, now 21%. There you go. Satoshi's Vision is ripping to 24.54% to the upside. FTT is down 5.45%. Helium's down about 5%. Tezos is up 5.23%. Bonk is down 13.28%. Meme coin Heat is cooling off. 7.34 to the downside for Beam. 8.62 to the downside for Rose. 5.55 to the downside for Terra Luna Classic. Woo is down 6.21%. ASTR is up 20.99%. eCash XEC is up 6.09. Arweave down 6.66%. Awkward. DYDX is up 5.87. Rocket Pool's up 5.97. And AXL is breaking into the top 100. Guys, that is your top 100. Let's move on to Bitcoin. When I left you yesterday, if you watched all the way to the end, you saw that I moved on to this idea of a giant ascending triangle. Here's where it gets bullish, guys. First of all, not a financial advisor, nor is this financial advice. I'm just an idiot that doesn't know how to trade. We flash crashed yesterday right here where that diamond's at. All right. And we went down to, holy shit, look at that. Pretty much the bottom of that triangle. And we bounced. And we broke. We were hitting 42,516 as resistance for quite some time, and then we broke past that resistance again. This is all bullish in my mind. Question is, now do we get back to the top of the channel? Or of the channel of the ascending triangle. Sorry guys, I am so out of it. It's bad. I hope I'm making sense. But with that being said, guys, this is where my head's at. I think this ascending triangle is in play, which is technically a bullish play. All right. You can play the swings. I would definitely long off of these bounces. And short off to support until it looks like we're going to break out of it. If I was doing swings. If I were doing the swings. Outside of that, guys, a little bit of news. I decided to pull the trigger and get the official, because I've been using all the like fake free market ciphers indicators. Yesterday, you know, after making some gains here and there, I said, you know what, I am going to spend the money. CryptoFace, shout out to CryptoFace, put out a 25% discount over the Christmas holidays. So I was like, whatever, I'll use it. And I paid for the lifetime. So I'm gonna start deep diving a little bit more into Market Cipher. I'm learning it more than I know the basics of it. I'm not like a Market Cipher master, but now that I own it forever, I might as well spend some time watching some videos and learning to really understand this indicator. Now that I have all of it and I have it forever. With that being said, guys, I want you to see something kind of neat. We have a large green dot on the 4-hour that is printed right at this bounce, which isn't bad. Last time we got that green dot was right here. We ripped all the way to the top of the ascending triangle before we had to pull back. Similar to here. It dipped a little bit after the triangle, but ripped all the way almost to the top of the channel. Outside of that, the last one we got was back here. And money flow, which is interesting because with this one, money flow never dipped below the center line. And this one, way back here, ripped for... Apologize, guys. That's a 20% Bitcoin rip, guys. If you're playing leverage trading, I mean, hell, if you just have some money, that's a hell of a play. That is a hell of a play. So things like that, it's something to think about. So right now, what we're looking at with this triangle, we've got another green dot printed on the 4-hour. What's it look like on the 2, 3? We have double green dots. Okay, so let's go 4. Let's look at the longer time frame, see if this be a bigger play. 8. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing on the 8, right? Nothing's printed yet. But see these guys usually, at least for scalps, will give you some good momentum. When you see that white start to flip into blue, that's usually a good sign. We're starting to see that, as well as we're starting to see the money flow start. See where it's ticking up right here? That's a better sign. You want to see it start to go push up and out. And I'm still learning it. So if you're a super crazy Market Cipher guy and you're watching me trying to cipher this Japanese right now and you're laughing at me, by all means, I don't give a shit. You got to start somewhere. But these are the things I'm learning and I'm trying to pick up on. But for all I mean, yeah, the money flow is looking good on 12. Everything's ticking up, starting to round out daily. All right, we look great on daily. Guys, I really think this triangle's in play. That's where my head's at, which will be huge once we break out. which, I mean, we could break out, like, literally. So let's say the ETF gets approved on the 8th. On the 8th of January. I mean, it would make sense, guys. All right, so let's say we do one of these. We do one of these. And then do one of these. January 6th-ish, January 8th-ish, somewhere in there. And we get the approval. Spoink! Now, don't forget, every pattern has a potential to break to the downside. All right? But this just looks too perfect, man. Just with the timing and everything is all I'm saying. It looks too perfect. But with that being said, let's get back to the 4-hour, guys. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing money flow. It's pulling up right there, getting to that zero line. I think we're in good shape. I really do. Unless we get another flash crash, which, I mean, you can't do anything about flash crashes, guys. They happen. Oof. Funding rates on Maxi look a little high, though. We might get another short squeeze or a long squeeze. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, but that's it, man. Outside of that, guys, all the levels are the same. If we lose this pattern, 41, 351, 40K, and then breaking back into this channel or into this this box, the purple box. Outside of that, I don't think we're gonna get. I would look worst case scenario. I don't think we're gonna get lower than 37. It's gonna be real hard for me to believe that we do that. If you guys remember when we first started breaking above 40, 41, 42, how I told you that was probably gonna take out or start pulling out of the market. But I didn't because it looked super strong. And we got this dip and we almost got there. And I said, like, if we got back down to like 39, 40, I would start scaling out. We didn't do it. So I've stayed in, guys. And this is sideways movement. This doesn't look crazy bearish to me. It just doesn't. So keep that in mind, guys. Let me close this out so you can see my levels again, just in case you're new. So here's the levels I'm looking at, guys. If we go up, we're looking at, we got to break the 40. I keep saying it, just 45 is a psychological level, even though I've got two lines drawn here based off of previous price history. But we've got to flip 45, and then 45.8, and then 48-ish, and then 50 is going to be resistance for sure. Psychological level, people are going to take profits, etc., etc. Breaking down, like I said, those are my levels. All right. With that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get on to the news. Crypto experts question SEC impact on ETFs, citing inefficiency risks. BitMEX says it's concerned about the impact on ETFs of the SEC's rules, which insist that authorized participants must maintain in-cash creations and redemptions instead of traditional in-kind redemptions. Influential figures in finance and crypto are expressing concern on X about the SEC's potential effect on crypto exchange traded funds. U.S. financial lawyer Scott Johnson, venture capitalist Nick Carter. There's so many Nick Carters out there. BitMEX Exchange highlighted the possible consequences of SEC rules on in-kind creation / redemption of digital assets. The excitement surrounding the approval of the Bitcoin spot ETF has boosted market confidence, leading global investors to anticipate a substantial influx into the crypto market after approval. Many experts predict that the SEC could approve a Bitcoin spot ETF as early as January. Yet concerns from market experts such as Scott Johnson and Nick Carter have emerged regarding the impending Bitcoin spot ETF, pointing to the SEC's cautious approach. Sorry, guys. Again, feeling under the weather. Financial lawyer Scott Johnson highlighted a problem, emphasizing the SEC's refusal to approve amendments permitting in-kind creation or redemption of digital assets. He pointed out the SEC's doubt regarding compliance, leading to reduced investor protection despite its mandate. The regulatory approach, he said, introduces a new but possibly less secure product, bringing in additional risks for investors. Additionally, prominent crypto figure and venture capitalist Nick Carter echoed a similar view. He said that in practical terms, the SEC's position suggests that crypto ETFs will face decreased efficiency as the creation and redemption of shares become more expensive. While it's unclear if this will lead to tracking errors or higher expense ratios, the overall outcome is an elevated cost. Contributing to the discussion, crypto exchange BitMEX, co-founded by Arthur Hayes, expressed worries about the SEC's influence on basic operations of crypto ETFs. BitMEX highlighted the conventional mechanism where authorized participants play a crucial role in maintaining ETF efficiency through in-kind creations and redemptions. Nevertheless, the SEC leans towards cash transactions exclusively. BitMEX cautioned against the loss of essential advantages, restricting competition, and diminishing the effectiveness of the ETF structure. BlackRock, Grayscale, Bitwise, WisdomTree, Invesco, Galaxy, Fidelity, Archivest, Valkyrie, Franklin, Hashtags, Global X ETFs, and Pando assets are all waiting for a decision by the SEC over the spot Bitcoin ETF application. Yeah, I don't know what that means. If you do, if you're smarter to that traditional market stuff, let me know. But there you go. There's your news. Next, Tether mints 1 billion USDT for inventory replenish. CEO Paolo Ardoino, dinosaur. Tether Treasury minted another 1 billion authorized but not issued USDT on Christmas Day, triggering some skepticism from the community. Tether, the operator of the world's largest stablecoin, the eponymous Tether, has minted another billion USDT, which is authorized but not issued, according to CEO Mr. PA. That's what we're going to call him. Blockchain tracking platform Whale Alert took to X on December 25th to alert users that Tether Treasury had minted $1 billion in USDT. The CEO Ardoino subsequently responded, Ardoino? I'm sorry. Ardoino subsequently responded with a public service announcement in the Whale Alerts X thread stating that the transaction was an inventory replenish on the ETH blockchain. Note, this is an authorized but not issued transaction, meaning that this amount will be used as inventory for next period issuance requests and chain swaps, or Ardoino rules stated. In traditional finance, inventory replenishment is the process of ordering stock from suppliers in time to meet customer demand and avoid stock shortages without stockpiling surplus inventory. In Tether terms, inventory replenishment is the process of creating new USDT that are stored in Tether's treasury inventory as authorized but not issued USDT. These tokens are not part of the total market capitalization of USD, as they have not been issued or released into circulation yet, Tether FAQ reads. According to the data from the Tether transparency page, 925 million in USDT is authorized but not issued on Ethereum as of December 26th. Ardoino's latest PSA echoes the language of a previous $1 billion USDT mint in September 2023 when Whale Alert flagged a similar transaction. On that occasion, Ardoino also said that the USDT transaction was authorized and not an actual issuance, with the allocated amount set to serve as inventory for upcoming issuance requests and chain swaps on the Tron network. Some online industry watchers have expressed skepticism about Ardoino's latest PSA and the lack of transparency associated with Tether's authorized but not issued transactions. It would be interesting to examine the document or agreement and learn more about the individuals responsible for the Christmas miracle of creating $1 billion of USDT out of thin air. One commenter wrote, asking whether Ardoino is one of the individuals responsible for such decisions. Some skeptics also argued that the latest USDT mint will likely be used to increase the price of Bitcoin. Okay, this is what we always think. As some industry observers have linked Tether's USD minting to BTC price pumping. Exactly. Say it directly, you minted it to pump BTC. One commenter responded in the thread. Tether has posted significant growth over the past year, with its market cap hitting new all-time highs through 2023. Since January, Tether's market value has increased by nearly 38%, surging from $66 billion to $91 billion, according to data from CoinGecko. At the time of writing, Bitcoin is trading at 42,760, down about 2% over the past 24 hours. In November 2023, Tether attributed USDT's growth to two main reasons, with one being continued market excitement around the possible approval of spot Bitcoin ETF. The firm has been actively moving into Bitcoin-related activities this year, disclosing plans to start buying Bitcoin to manage its reserves and launching multiple BTC mining operations. A spokesperson for Tether didn't immediately respond to Cointelegraph requested to comment. Yeah. Usually it means it's going to pump, guys. It's usually what that means. All right, last but not least, Mt. Gox has reportedly paid some creditors twice due to system issues. Sweet. Users of the Mt. Gox insolvency Reddit board complained that they received double... You complained? That they received double payments from Mt. Gox Trust and were now being asked to send the extra payment back. Some creditors of failed crypto exchange Mt. Gox have been paid settlement funds twice, according to multiple reports on Reddit. According to at least one Reddit user, Mt. Gox has admitted the error through email and is demanding the second payment be given back. I'm assuming there is the Reddit post. Reddit user, whatever that is, posted the text of an email they claim to have received from Mt. Gox rehab. Sorry, guys. This is what happens when you're sick and you do videos. Rehabilitation trustee. The email stated that due to a system issue, the transfer of money to you was inadvertently made twice. In addition, it warned that you are not authorized to receive the second transfer and are legally obligated to return the above amount to the rehabilitation trustee. In the purported email, the trustee requested that the user immediately refund the second payment. Other Reddit users also reported receiving the double payments or email. I've just got an email from Mt. Gox requesting to refund duplicate transfer, and posted an image purported to be from the email and an edit to a reply to another post. Captain Valor joked that the double payment could be a late Christmas present, stating, I think I got paid twice. I received two transactions, each of which seem equal to the total of the BTC BCH non-allotment JPY amounts. So Merry Christmas? Question mark. At least one user claimed to have given the double payment back, stating, I sent it back. We all make mistakes. Don't be too hard on Mt. Gox trustee. Others suggested that the trust doesn't deserve to be given the money back, given how difficult it was for creditors to get the money in the first place. I'll give it back, Reddit user so-and-so stated, but added that they will only do so if Mt. Gox Trust finishes a KYC process with them and waits 10 years. In case you didn't know, that's a joke, because that's what Mt. Gox did to its customers. Cointelegraph does not immediately reach the Mt. Gox Rehabilitation Trust for comment, despite users joking they will not return the funds. Actually carrying out the threat may be risky. In 2022, two sisters in Melbourne were accidentally sent over 10 million by Crypto.com. One of the sisters later was arrested for not returning the funds, according to an Australian news report. The Mt. Gox exploit was one of the first crypto exchange hacks in history. Over 740,000 Bitcoin was drained in the attack. At the time, the lost funds were worth approximately $460 million, but the size of the loss has grown as the price of Bitcoin has reached over $31 billion today. Mt. Gox declared bankruptcy shortly afterwards, but it has taken creditors nearly 10 years to win a settlement in court and begin receiving payments. On December 26, creditors began reporting that they were starting to receive settlement payments through PayPal. Well, there you have it, guys. There's your news. Sorry, it was rough for me to get through. Just, yeah, you get it. Not feeling good. All right, Bitcoin. One last time. Let's go down to the shorter time frames. Let's turn this bad boy back up. Sweet. 1 hour getting a little bit of a rollover. Yeah, keep your guys' eye on 42,516, man. That's got to hold. You're either going to lose the 40... Either it's going to hold or you lose it, and you're hoping that we get a bounce off of the triangle, the bottom leg of the descending triangle. 7 minutes. I'm not mad at 7 minute. You'll pull back, we're rounding. Could be doing something like this. Yeah. No, I'm feeling good, guys. Anyways, that's it. That's all I've got for you this morning on Boring Crypto IO. By all means, if you enjoy the content I provide for you here every morning on Boring Crypto IO, please by all means subscribe to the channel, turn the bell for notifications, watch the videos, share the videos on all your social platforms. And above all, if there's anything you can do to help spread the adoption of crypto and help grow the channel, please like the videos. It's free, it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And hopefully if I'm not sick, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. I'm out of here.